how to smoke a cigar. Lead the way, bro.
Cigaring is action-packed. I recommend stretchy clothing.
Be comfortable.
If you're wearing it tight, maybe fucking loosen that shit up.
Before you light up, make sure you have a solid amount of time
to enjoy your cigar.
To chill. And you cannot smoke a cigar well if you're in a rush. You don't want to purchase a cigar $10, $30, $50. You smoke it for 5 minutes, then your friend's like, let's go to the club.
Pause. Drink break. A lot of you cigarette smokers or hookah smokers, you're gonna need to be a little bit more conscious. The main thing is do not inhale.
Yeah, don't inhale. It's like the most basic rule.
People turn green and they puke. I've seen it happen.
Our little brother turned green right in front of us and puked his brains out. I can't tell you how many people I've seen fail at this. Everyone can do it. It's the exact same process that you would go through if you were sucking on a straw. When you smoke a cigar, you use your cheeks. When you suck on a straw, you do not inhale the beverage. You don't inhale the water. You don't inhale the cigar, but you do draw the smoke into your mouth and then you slowly let it out. Number 2 thing that people mess up on, they smoke too fast. A draw should not be smoking a cigar in every way is about chill.
I'm chill. Black Label's the drink of choice today.
Just because you're only drawing into your mouth doesn't mean you can't take a long draw.
He's going, I see the cherry at the end of the cigar. He's still drawing. There he finishes. Casual exhale.
That was quite the achievement. 3rd thing people mess up on, they puff too much. You want to smoke just enough that the cherry doesn't go out. You want the smoke to be cool. If you puff on it 5-10 times a minute, then the whole cigar is going to get hot. Draw slowly and as infrequent as possible, so maybe 2-3 times a minute.
Max.
Then
maybe 1 time a minute.
Sometimes if the cigar is like a Connecticut, it burns very easily, then 1 draw per minute might be all you need. If you have cool smoke, you're going to get the most flavors out of your cigar. If you puff too quickly and too frequent, then you're going to have hot smoke. And hot smoke is just going to taste like warm, nutty tobacco.
Now, also, another mistake people do is they ash their cigar way too frequently. I'm not going to ash mine yet right now because the ash, when you keep it on, it helps keep it lit and evenly lit, even though I'm not taking puffs all the time. The fewer puffs you can make per minute or whatever, then the cooler the smoke and the more flavors you're going to get out of it. Now, if you don't puff it enough, it's going to go out. A thing that keeps it from going out is having the ash on it. I'll keep my ash on for a while until I think it might fall off. When you're learning how to smoke a cigar, when you're smoking a new type of cigar, you're going to sometimes drop ash on your lap. So you just got to be a little testy and cautious. Maybe keep a vacuum cleaner nearby.
Okay, another thing people do, it's not the best idea. This is something that Garrett and we did for years. Very newbie mistake. When you're drawing on your cigar, don't hold your breath. People are terrified of inhaling, so they don't breathe properly. They hold their breath. That's not how you're going to get the most flavors out of your cigar, and that's also not a very relaxing experience, constantly holding your breath.
Yeah, it's not.
And then you take a breath. Like sometimes you'll find yourself wanting to take a breath halfway through your draw. If you're not breathing through your nose as you're drawing your cigar, then you're closing your sinuses and you're going to be missing out on a lot of the subtle flavors. If you were a child and you didn't want to eat your broccoli, mommy and daddy tells you just plug your nose and then eat the broccoli. You don't taste the broccoli as much.
Maybe we had advanced parenting.
So what you do as you're drawing through with your lips, you're still breathing naturally through your nose. The key is to not overthink it. Drink water through a straw and breathe through your nose, and it's not a big deal.
At the same time.
At the same time. Nobody thinks they got this special skill. Everybody can do it. It's the same thing with a cigar. I'll demonstrate it now.
He's slowly drawing the smoke into his mouth, but notice how he's breathing constantly. He's over-breathing through his nose. See how he keeps the smoke in his mouth, but he's still breathing through his nose. There's all the smoke. Oh my God, all the smoke. I believe that is 100%. We are dealing with professionals.
Once you do this, and it becomes natural, you'll realize this is This is the natural way to do it.
Taste and smell are two senses that are so closely linked. I remember the first time I smoked rose-flavored hookah. Oh my gosh, that tastes exactly like a rose. Wait a minute, I've never eaten a rose. It tastes exactly how it smells. The brain somehow interprets it the same way. Whoa, I can hear you breathing. Don't be amateurs like we were for several years. Yeah, we've had friends who are just like, no, I can't do that. If you're really having a hard time, I doubt you will. Practice drinking water through a straw or whiskey, whatever you want. You know, be that guy.
I had to find a straw, stick it into a glass of water before they would believe me. They're like, but you're drinking water. And then they'll be like, well, maybe you just smoke so much you can't tell. No, sometimes the smoke off the foot of the cigar, I'll accidentally inhale. I've been smoking cigars for 10 years, but I cannot inhale any cigar smoke. Next thing people do, sometimes too much, sometimes too little. Part of the enjoyment of smoking a cigar is tasting the tobacco on the wrapper. One of the biggest differences between smoking a cigar and smoking a pipe is you don't have any tobacco leaf in your mouth. You only have the stem of the pipe. So some people put the whole cigar in their mouth and they chomp on it and they get it all covered in slobber.
Not tight.
Not good. And they chew on it until the cap falls off and then it can unravel just like if you cut it poorly. Also, they don't put it in their mouth enough. They think if the tobacco leaf touches their lips, they're gonna get skin cancer like that. Some people do it too little, some people do it too much. One of the things that comes with smoking a cigar is tasting the tobacco in your mouth. Sometimes one of your friends might want to take a puff. Want to try your cigar? And then you give them your cigar and it's covered in spit. This is disgusting. I don't want to make out with you.
I've been smoking for a while now. It's not too spitty. I could say, hey, Gavin, you want to try mine? I kind of want to try yours.
I actually do.
What Ashton is that I'm smoking?
Ashton Symmetry. Make sure you're in a very well ventilated space. If you're inside, open up some windows so you get some airflow. No one ever in the history of cigar smoking that I'm aware of loves to just hotbox their cigar
it's
smoke.
Not like weed. Been to really expensive, nice cigar lounges with poor ventilation, and it ruins the experience. What's weird though is, as much as I don't like cigar smoke in my eyes or inhaling it, whenever I have a girlfriend, she seems to love it when I take a puff and then just blow it right into her face.
Experiences may vary.
I'm joking.
Oh, have something, okay,
To drink.
have something to drink. When nothing else, just drink water. If you're gonna smoke a cigar for sometimes 2 hours, you need something to drink. Sometimes cigars make you have dry mouth, cotton mouth, sometimes not, but still, you want something to rinse your mouth out. I would recommend a few things like coffee, whiskey, brandy,
Beer.
We'll do a whole nother video on what pairs well. Anything else?
Let's just enjoy our cigars.
Let's finish our cigars. There are no rules to cigar smoking, okay? These are just recommendations. If our recommendation does not fit your recommendation, then good for you. Stay classy, San Diego.
If you found this video informational and helpful, well then just subscribe. And if you want to get more information from the twins about cigar smoking or traveling or just any other bullshit we decide to talk about, well, check out our channel.
Yeah, we chill.
And what the fuck, that wind just blew so hard.
We're gonna end it on that.
Not chill wind.
Enjoy your first cigar. Adios.
Farfalloni amoroso, notte e giorno di torno girano.